Drex Zamboanga. Excited to see him here in Lumpini Stadium. Drex has been working hard out there in Manila, Philippines at his own gym, T-Rex MMA, and is now getting ready to face Chen Rui. This karate black belt says he wants to keep it standing and put on a show, Gianni.
Drex Zamboanga, since last December, he has been in the lab working on his weaknesses. He told us that takedown defense, the speed, power of his strikings, and the conditioning of his legs were all things that he needed to work on. He has spent so much time doing that at his own gym, like you talked about. There's so much talent in that room. Prince Biaktan, Ali Igaron, his sister, the menace, Denise Zamboanga, all part of that team. So he has the ability to take the time off to focus on fights when he needs to. Zamboanga sees himself not just as a martial artist, but an entertainer. He says every time he goes in there, he wants to look for the highlight reel and the finish. 17 years of martial arts experience later, Zamboanga says that nothing has changed. The plan tonight, find a highlight reel finish over his opponent, the Ghost.
Chen Rui out of China, the one Jakarta Bantamweight Tournament champion. This guy is planning on ending Drex Zamboanga's 4-fight winning streak as it ends here today. Chen Rui is a fighter's fighter. This guy goes forward, okay to take one, just to be able to give one back. You know I'm a fan of Chen Rui, and I know you are too.
Massive fan of the Ghost Mitch, Chen Rui. In terms of opposition, Chen Rui has fought the very best. Kwon Won Il, Mark Alvarado, Wing Sung Jong, you name it, he's fought them all. Coming back here after a little bit of a hiatus where he had to heal his injuries, lingering back issues, shoulder issues, but now he says he finally feels fight ready. In the last time that we saw him, he was dealing with some COVID-related issues. He said that he only had 2 minutes in the tank, and after that, his body just gave away. But when he's on Mitch, he's so exciting to watch. Light on his feet, he's got the beautiful striking. The right hand, counter right hand has dropped many opponents, and he will be in the face of Drex Zamboanga all night long. He's been working on the takedown defense too. This is such a fantastic fight, Mitch. You cannot wait to call this one.
Corner, training out of T-Rex MMA and Tough Guys International, holding a mixed martial arts record of 14-5. Representing the Philippines, Drex T-Rex Zamboanga! And introducing the opponent, out of the red corner, training out of a Chengdu Ashura Fight Club, holding a mixed martial arts record of 15-5. Representing China, the Ghost, Chen Rui!
Referee Kemp Chang giving the final instructions to Drex Zamboanga in the black within the red tape. And this Drex Zamboanga says he's been working hard on his striking out there with the number 3 ranked atomweight contender. Shout out to Denise Zamboanga. And he says he wants to strike with Chen Rui. And it's clear that Chen Rui has had a weakness on the ground. But Drex wants to keep this thing on the feet and showcase his knockout level striking. And it says that he has a lot of new things in store for us tonight. Some jumping, some spinning. He wants to put his karate on display here tonight against the Ghost, Chen Rui.
At the moment, it's the pressure of Drex walking Chen Rui down, but Chen Rui looking good, angling out of the way. Chen Rui told us, Mitch, in the pre-fight interviews, the low hand style here of Drex is going to leave him open for the counter right hand, but it is so far Drex landing the heavier shots in these exchanges, Mitch.
Drex swinging big. He's landing with that straight short right, too. He's been able to touch Chen Rui a few times with it.
It's like a clubbing right hand, but it's so heavy. That lead left hook as well. Having the hand low makes it easy for him to loop that left hand over. Ooh, almost catches Chen Rui there in the jaw. But I like the calf kick right now of Chen. Slowing down that movement of Drex. Heading to the body again. Drex is looking sharp on the feet.
Yeah, mixing the leg kicks now, too. Chen Rui going to the body, going up top, switching stances on us. Going southpaw now. Let's see what he fires off the other side. Digging low with the calf kick. Goes back to orthodox. Matches the stance of Drex.
Drex really trying to close off the ring. Chen Rui showing off that nice ring craft there. Going lateral movement away from the charging Drex. But he gets 2 jabs there, Drex.
I like the lateral movement, especially when he starts drifting to the left side of Drex. Drex going for a takedown.
That defense, he says, been working on a nice stiff arm to deny Drex that single leg.
I gotta say, I was questioning his defensive strategy when it comes to the takedowns. Rather than studying the skills, you know, of takedown defense and wrestling, he just worked on his conditioning. And rather than, you know, you made a pretty good point that sometimes you just don't have the gas tank to perform the techniques that you know. But judging by the bricks inside Chen Rui's stomach, he definitely put in that work in that conditioning area and is very light on his feet and showcasing good fluid movement early on here.
What a fantastic fight this one. Both men.
Chen Rui digging to the bottom, going. Looks like Drex did not like that one. I don't like the way Drex is looking away when he's throwing that jab either.
Oh, nice check there. Catches him with the eye mitch. That one bothered him, and Drex goes right for the takedown.
Look at this. Beautiful defense right there from Chen Rui as he digs the underhook, keeps Drex upright, and goes right back to him. Yeah, I think he cracked him earlier with that left hook to the body. Now Chen Rui is trying to seize that moment. Get Drex out of there. Big knee to the head. Over the body again. Let's see him go back to the body. Chen Rui's going head hunting. That body shot could be there for him. Drex got to on his bicycle and hold.
What a fight. Both men, you gotta remember, are contracted one athletes. This is a fight that can put them back up into the mix, into some future contender bouts. Chen Rui with a beautiful left hook to the body, hurting Drex Zamboanga. And hanging on the ropes again makes Drex is still in trouble.
Look at that. Knee to the body. Gets him no chance to work. Drex going after the legs. Eating a lot of shots. Has that single leg. Good defense by Chen Rui as he peels him up with the overhook. Has the whizzer on the right side. Can Drex finish this takedown? The body is hurting Drex. Can he utilize 40 seconds here? Eat up this clock. Stay nice and tight inside that clinch. Or can Chen Rui keep going back to the body? Chen Rui turns some of the most exciting grapplers, strikers in the world on the grapplers. And now Drex needs that takedown. He's keeping that right hand really close to his body too. Doesn't want Chen Rui to come anywhere close to it.
Massive body shots by Chen Rui in the first round, having Zamboanga in trouble. One with the left hook to the body, and another one with a left knee inside that clinch. Massive first round for the Chinese athlete.
Well, good gamesmanship, good mental approach. Smart from Drex to survive that. He was noticeably hurt. Was able to defend correctly, go to the take. Talk us through this first.
These are some of the striking exchanges early. Both men had some big shots, but on this left hook, right on the run, you see Drex forced to take that double leg shot, and that's the second one, right in the solar plexus. Two different shots, both to the body, both taking the air out of Drex Zamboanga. There's a counter right hand. And look at this knee here, right to the solar plexus, and Drex grimaces right away. Well, incredible fight so far.
Yeah, Drex with the toughness, the mental fortitude to keep going. We've seen a lot of people folded in half by body shots, especially with these small gloves, but Drex toughs his way through it and puts together a nice little left kick to the left hand combination. Drex is going to have to mix things up because Chen Rui is looking sharp on the feet early on.
Drex got a nice heavy jab. He's popped Chen Rui a couple times now. He's going to go. Left hook to the body, left hook up top.
Chen Rui looks for the body shot. Drex throws him off. He's doing his head way down there when he's throwing that jab, though, Gianni. Oh, nice little two-punch. Chen Rui changes the stance, puts pressure on his southpaw, looks to go with a knee to the body. Drex catches it, drives forward, sweeps out the leg of the ropes, keep Chen Rui upright. Drex goes down deep. Looks like his hand's caught in the ropes. Kim Chang separates. And we're back up top. Chen Rui pushes off.
Chen Rui going right back to the box, looking to land that left knee, Mitch. But it's Drex with the lead hand. The jab and the left hook's really doing some good damage in the second round. Light on his toes, Chen Rui. Drex Zamboanga. It's a nice left straight there from the Ghost.
Lumpini Stadium has just historically been known as the mecca of Muay Thai, but now, Gianni, mixing things up with mixed martial arts. How cool is it to see your sport here on Showcase with two high-level bantamweights?
Such an honor, Mitch, to be here calling these fights. Zamboanga again looking to push back. Chen Rui finding that lead hand. So accurate, Chen Rui, right on his toes. But it is Zamboanga landing the heavier shots, a jab. It's a very hammering jab. The right hand as well has a lot of weight behind it. Different to the snappy shots coming from the Chinese athlete Chen Rui. Just like that.
Zamboanga putting that jab out there. Now Chen Rui starting to move his head, slipping off to his right. Nice little check hook landed there. You can see Zamboanga keeping that right hand real close and protected to his body. Doesn't want Chen Rui to attack that liver no more. Wouldn't mind seeing Chen Rui switching to southpaw and start throwing kicks to that body.
Couple jabs there landed by Zamboanga. Now Chen Rui looking to slip and counter. Zamboanga as well, trying to find the timing for the right hand, but at the moment, picking Chen Rui from that outside range.
With Drex keeping his hand his defense, especially when Chen Rui switches, and he's going lead hand heavy here.
And the calf kicks as well. Chen Rui hasn't gone back to them. First round they did a lot of damage, scoring. Looking for that left grip again. Chen Rui so slick, so comfortable inside this boxing range. He left again, switching back and forth. Chen Rui was looking for that left knee early in this second round, but Drex aware, not giving him that shot.
I like the kicks coming from Drex. Good change of pace. Chen Rui looks to attack the body. They spin around.
Those body shots really doing some damage. You see, Drex wins every time one of those shots land. Chen Rui now looking to go both sides on the southpaw stance. Left straight right down the middle. Left grip. There's an impact stance. But it's Drex with a nice left hook and pushes Chen Rui back.
There's that jab firing off from Zamboanga. Scoring well with it.
You see the right eye of Zamboanga. Starting to show some damage from those lead hands of Chen Rui. I think maybe in the first round he landed a nice left hook that really had him worried. He set up that body shot. Now Chen Rui pushing forward, pushing him on the ropes.
Drex gets deep into a takedown, but beautiful defense from Chen Rui as he's able to defend, keep it on the feet. Nice little kick with that tail later. Zamboanga, as Chen Rui continues to push forward into that clinch.
That's just so tough. Oh, that toe kick, but Chen Rui catches it. Two body shots as he pushes forward again. The crowd has been starting to shut bitch.
Good timing from Drex to time it as he came around. Drex catches him on a single leg. Let's see if he can finish. Ray looks like he's trying to drop down. Nice scramble. Chen Rui to get back up to his feet.
The crowd loving that exchange.
Entertaining 2 rounds in the books. We go to 3. Third and final round.
That's that left knee again. Chen Rui trying to do damage to that body early on, but Drex had a much better round in his second round. Starting to push forward, land some heavy shots. That's a right hand. The left hand landed all throughout the round as well. There's a beautiful left straight here. Short southpaw straight by Chen Rui. Able to mix it up both southpaw and orthodox stance. That's a heavy jab from
way back in. One jab at a time. Pick. Drex Zamboanga, Chen Rui in the third and final round. Lumpini Stadium, one Friday fight.
Both men have been on the big stage. They're trying to work their way back up there, Mitch. Talented bantamweights in action. Chen Rui from China, Drex from the Philippines. Drex was right back to work with the jab. Left and right. Zamboanga pressing forward. 3 or 4 big shots. Covered by Drex that lead left as well.
Zamboanga throwing the offbeat combination, scoring heavily with that right hand. Oh, he drops down, attacks the leg, able to get the takedown. Beautiful, way down in his level change. Attack the legs right away, didn't even go after the hips.
But it's how we set it up. 4 or 5 big shots to the head, got Chen Rui thinking, striking, and then level change right into that double leg. It's a massive takedown in the third round for Zamboanga. Chen showcased that takedown because let's see how well he does. Can he work his way back up to the feet? He needs to start building the base.
Goes to the butterfly guard. Zamboanga leaves a little bit of pressure, and Chen Rui was able to create a little bit of space, get back into butterfly guard. Now he's got those hooks in. Let's see if he can elevate and look to scramble back up to his feet. This is really important. If Zamboanga can keep this here, land some heavy ground and pound, and start attacking some submissions.
Chen Rui trying to use the butterfly hooks to push Zamboanga back and dig the underhook. But Zamboanga has a lot of submission finishes to his name. He's got to watch out to not give up his back as Zamboanga passes to side control here. Some deep breaths coming from Chen. Was a high output 2 rounds. Now Drex on top.
Slaps the knee in, that right side to prevent Chen Rui from regarding, but good job by Chen Rui to work his way back up, gets to one knee. Let's see if he can climb his way back up to his feet as Drex struggles to keep him down. Might give up his back in the process, but Chen Rui wisely goes chest to chest, frames off.
Chen Rui doing the good things. Look at him trying to peel away on that wrist. Wants to find his ability to pop back to the knee. Now he can start working up to both feet. But he has to peel the hands of Drex Zamboanga off him. It's a warning from the ref. Great job. He's got to turn in now. Oh, but Drex. Nice job by Chen Rui to spin out. Danger there.
Good combination, went to the body. Off of it, let's see. Look at Drex. Drex changed up his levels, making this a mixed martial arts fight. Chen Rui wants the box.
Go for that power choke there. Nice transition from Drex to go double leg. That was beautiful. Second takedown in this third round. Could not find one in rounds 1 and 2, but 2 big takedowns here.
Wearing on the gas tank of Chen Rui to keep this fight on the ground. Drex Zamboanga working his way with the ground and pound. Trying to secure a big win here on One Friday Fights. And then you have the score so far, Gianni.
So hard to tell, Mitch. Chen Rui with the body shots in that first round did a lot of damage. That was significant damage. Could almost say a near finish, but now it is Drex with the top control. This is where Chen needs to be careful. He cannot pop up too quick because Zamboanga is going to dive behind him. He's going to find that angle to take his back, Mitch.
Damage is our highest scoring category. Near finish, internal damage, superficial damage, and that body shot showed a lot of internal damage. His body was not responding the way that it should have. And those are huge scoring opportunities for Chen Rui. But here in this third and final round, it's been one-way traffic, and that traffic has been going through Manila, which is no pun to Manila traffic, but slight one there.
There you go, Drex Zamboanga. This is what he wanted. He's getting his back up position. Both hooks in now. Zamboanga has a couple rear naked choke finishes. Chen Rui needs to be sharp here. Because Zamboanga's got a tight squeeze. He's got to fight the hands. Do not let him get the hand underneath the chin. Chen Rui needs to get his back flat. 10 seconds to go, though. Can he get it done?
Good defense from Chen Rui to survive the rear naked choke. Defense, the transition to the armbar well. And we go to the judges' scorecards. As Chen Rui pumps his fists in the air, believing he did enough in the first 2 rounds to get the nod from the judges, but Drex pumps his fist in.
Up Chen Rui as well. Look at the left hook, right hand. This was right before he went to the takedown. Now when he got there, Drex was doing some great work. 2 massive takedowns in that third round. Able to transition so well. Drex Zamboanga in that third round. Right hand right on the body, right on the jaw. That's that body work inside. Open guard there for Chen Rui as well. It was an insane pace, round 1 to round 3. They can fight. I don't know, Mitch, but if I had to score it, I think the body shots in the first round scored heavy for Chen Rui. This one, again, scored as a whole, done round by round. Be interested to see how the judges scored that massive last 5 minutes, Mitch.
Definitely Chen Rui gave himself a huge lead in the first. Did Drex.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Rui. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Zamboanga. And Judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision, Chen Rui!
Chen Rui gets back into the winner's circle here again.